Yo, what's poppin', MVP gang? It's your boy, Pravi MVP, back with another certified banger. And today, we're talking real hoop IQ, not just some flashy moves. If you're trying to be an elite guard in 2K, it's one thing you gotta track that's gonna separate the comp from the casuals every single time. And most users on 2K, they ain't even thinking about it. So strap in, lock in, and let's level up. Featuring new gameplay from the rec, practicing what I preach, even as a secondary ball handler. The team that we was going up against, they were a complete clan. And this team is made up of members from my Discord. And me and the PG, this was our first game together. I set a goal to hit 2K subscribers before the new 2K drop, and thanks to y'all, we about to smash that with ease. We are right on the cusp of 2K subscribers right now as I'm recording this video. The question is, can we hit 2.5K or even 3K? All right, let's see, MVP gang. But I appreciate every single person who takes a moment to like, share, or comment. It truly helps me grow and reach new viewers. I genuinely appreciate the support. Let's get into today's topic. It's something I want to address before the new 2K releases, hoping that it reaches a lot of people who play the guard position. That is my goal for this video. If you need, share this video to all guards that ain't playing the position right or that play the position, people that you want, that you know this video needs to get out there more. In my opinion, this is one of the most important stats for a guard outside of assist to turnover ratio. It's points accounted for. A lot of guards focus too much on their individual scoring, but the real key to being an elite guard is ensuring your team scores every possession down the court. Because 30 points on 20 shots with 4 assists is not better than 15 points and 15 assists. Let me break it down. 15 points plus 15 assists at minimum is 45 points you created. 15 assists times 2 points per assist equals 30 plus your own 15. It's just simple math that a lot of people don't understand. On the other hand, having 30 points with 4 assists only equals 38 points accounted for. So, and then when you really look at it, the guard who typically goes for the 30 and 4 is less efficient than the guard who goes for the 15 and 15 because he's getting his teammates involved without really trying to force the action. If you think about NBA players and scouts today, if you think NBA players and scouts today don't understand this math, you are mistaken. In the game, analytics aren't just a bonus, they are the foundation of play. There's a reason why basketball is played the way it is now. Every single possession is treated like currency. The goal is to get the highest return on every possession possible. We're talking rim attempts, catch and shoot threes, trips to the free throw line. Those are the premium outcomes. Why? Because they are the most efficient ways to score. The entire league has evolved around the philosophy. You see teams passing up good shots for great ones, swinging the ball until someone gets a clean look and rhythm. You see spacing and pace and decision making prioritized over all play styles. And that all comes down to one core principle: maximize the value per possession. So when you're in 2K, you've got to start thinking like that too. Your job isn't just to shoot every time you have space. It's to generate the highest percentage outcome for your team. Sometimes that's a blow by into a dunk. Sometimes that's kicking out to the corner after collapsing the defense. Sometimes it's a simple extra pass that turns a contested shot into a green bean. You know what I'm saying? That's what we all want to see. Basketball minds at the highest level, whether on the floor or on the front office, are tracking these things like points per possession, effective field goal percentage, assist to turnover ratio, and most importantly, especially regarding guards, points accounted for. And trust me, they know exactly who is just putting up numbers and who is actually driving winning basketball. People who are playing 2K need to start to look at these things, especially around the people that you playing with. You could potentially be holding your own self back playing with a guard who just don't understand. They don't really play efficient basketball when you get down to it. If you want to stand out, especially going into 2K26, you got to understand it's not about how much you score, it's about how well you generate efficient offense. Possessions are limited. You have to value them. That's what separates good from great, from casual to comp. And score, it's what really separates scores from offensive engines. The mindset you should have as a guard is take the best shot you can create for yourself or your teammates and be efficient off ball enough for your teammates to be able to create for you or themselves. Fluidity is essential for modern day guards, but that has to come with the standard of production. You are still in 2K expected to produce. So if you make a guard, don't make a guard and don't expect to produce. You must produce. I'm talking assists. I'm talking field goals made. I'm talking 3-pointers. You got to get, that's part of it. You are a bucket generator in some sort of way. You cannot expect to play guard and you do not expect to put up stats, production. You cannot just, if the team is not succeeding, like y'all getting blown out, you have to look yourself in the mirror. It's one thing if you making all the passes and they missing the shots, but you as a guard, production is mandatory. It's not optional. You made a guard, you accepted the responsibility, you wanted the stats of high ball handling and shooting and driving, dunking, all this other stuff. Now it's time to use it. You can't just, you have to make the game easier for the players that's around you. The center shouldn't have to be running and making and creating all the offense. It should be you driving and creating double teams and dumping it off to the center to just simply finish or shoot a wide open three. You are supposed to generate easy looks for your teammates. Most guards I see in 2K25, they can't enter that flow state. They are constantly, bro, I'm talking constantly forcing a style, even when the defense is clearly taking it away. Like when a team throws 2 on ball in a 2-3 zone, the thought process should be like, oh, well, the wings shouldn't, the corners are exposed on penetration. That's what a good guard would think. But instead, you see these guards trying to force their own shot instead of make the simple read to the open man, which really it's all about as a guard, bro. Stack up them easy assists, bro. They build momentum not just for you, but for the whole team. And once your teammates are going, it's easier for you to do you. Why? Because every player now has to respect their own matchup, which makes what is just going to take the pressure off of you and lets you enter that flow state, that ultra instincts where you just racking up points and assists, possession after possession after possession, and then the other team is just straight up into submission. They just quit. Like, people be like, they think they so good. I be telling people, if you're so good, we should be making these teams quit. We shouldn't have to play them all the way through. I no mercy rules, bro. Like, get this team off the court. I want to destroy them. If we can win by 100 and they want to stay and play, let's win by 100. Let's try to execute every time down the floor. To me, that is how you show dominance. When you start valuing an assist just as much as a field goal, that is when you unlock your full potential as a guard. If you think score first only, you're limiting not only yourself, but your entire squad that's playing with you. A lot of y'all dudes need to evaluate the people that you playing with heading into 2K26. Because I'm going to just be honest with you. They ain't good enough to be playing with you, and they not good enough to help elevate you. A lot of you are better off alone. A lot of people be wondering why I do not have a set squad yet. Like, bro, I have yet to find a squad that to the point where some people are good enough, they're just not always on. They're not available. But I haven't found a squad to the point yet that me not playing alone is more like I'm going to generate more wins. Like I'm going to, because to me, if I'm able to generate a 65 plus win percentage or 65 or better win percentage by myself walking in with randoms, then if I team up, like I said, it should be 80% or higher, 85%. Really, it shouldn't be that hard. Only 20 to 15% of the game can really compete with you when you got people who are all on that level and they all come together. Like, you really got skill on your own. You shoot over 65% from three or over 60% from three. You shoot super efficient from the field. You got all the stats that scream competitive player, high assist to turnover ratio. Like, everything is in the good. Like, you're a very efficient player. It just doesn't matter when you play for the Washington Wizards. It doesn't matter when you playing on the Charlotte. You're only going to win so much, and that it's the reality of playing with randoms. But if you team up with people and y'all still winning at a six, if you winning at still at a low rate, bro, a lot of times I see it all the time. Dudes be playing with dudes that they are better than just out of just straight loyalty. Oh, that's my dude. We've been hoop. Well, he's gonna continue to hold you back in 2K26. I'm telling you, a lot of y'all gotta start evaluating the people that's around you. A lot of y'all do not have good point guards because they simply too selfish, or they process the floor slow but don't want nobody else to run guard when you have to be a fast processor to run guard. PG or shooting guard. People don't understand the shooting guard is supposed to be just how you see me playing shooting guard in this video. Not only are you supposed to be getting buckets, you are still the secondary playmaker. You still are supposed to play make at a high level when it's there. Like, points accounted for show the ability to be an offensive engine, which is far more valuable than just being a scorer. A scorer can only create for himself. He gets buckets and that's it. But an offensive engine, that is a player every team is built around, because he can get downhill, he can score in the mid-range, he can shoot three, he collapses defenses, and he makes the right reads consistently. He doesn't just put up numbers, he elevates everyone around him. A lot of y'all loyal to dudes who do not elevate you. They actually de-elevate you. They're doing the opposite. They're taking you down. They're holding you down. They're weighing you down. The same way people will do the same thing to you in real life if you allow them. A lot of y'all letting them do it to you in the virtual reality because you got a dude that doesn't want to get better. Y'all playing and he's not improving. You saying things and he take it personal. Because I feel like if a man can't be accountable on this game, if you can't talk to him about his play, every time you talk to him, he get personal or he want to get mad or that or whatever. And then he lead a party and then tomorrow act like it's all cool. See, that's another thing. When putting together a team, the team I'm trying to put together, the vibe and the party got to be right. Like, you can't be violating, talking crazy, and then leaving the party and coming back the next day and then thinking everything going to be cool. Like, you don't have to be accountable for not only how you play, but what you say and what you do. It should always be a respect. And that's some things that I don't really, it's things that's simple in real life. Like, in real life, you don't have dudes really talking crazy to dudes because they realize the consequence. It's just the egos that come trying to build a team with good players in 2K is probably one of the hardest things ever. And y'all watching it live. I've been trying to make a team all year and haven't been able to do so because it's the hardest thing to do is to find actually talented players who got good vibes. That's hard. It's like, because it's either he talented, egoed as hell. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't pair well with teammates because he wants to be the star of the show. Or very good vibes, trash. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it's like it's hard to even find middle ground players who they don't have to be the best, but they got damn good energy in the party. They always got a positive attitude and they ready to hoop. And then that's another thing, availability. Dudes be having ability, but no availability. They ain't never on. When you on, you trying to hoop, they ain't on the hoop. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, but people really got to start looking into that, because I'm telling you, when you play with the dude who really like a guard that's really looking to get the whole teammate involved, he gonna draw them double teams and use that pressure to his advantage by finding teammates in rhythm for open shots, cuts, or mismatches. He gonna create structure for the offense. Every possession runs smoother with him on the court because he makes the game simpler for everyone else. And that's what separates good guards from elite ones. production plus leadership through the decision making. Like, you cannot be selfish. A lot of people want to be guards, but bro, be honest with yourself. You know you too selfish to be the point guard. The point guard has to have a degree of selflessness. And a lot of y'all are just not only does he has to be very smart, I'm talking about, bro, your brain gotta read fast. Like, if you know you struggle with like reading a book or doing certain tasks in life, like processing. This is the point guard is a high processor. That is one of the quickest thinkers on the court. You cannot be slow thinking. You cannot be selfish because you got to be selfless. Like, soon as you identify that open man, you're trying to get it to him immediately. You're not still looking at, hold on, let me get to this spot to get this mid range, or let me get to this spot to get this three. You're not thinking that, because then if you fail to get to that spot, then you try to pass it like, all right, let me now hit him. Now that opportunity for him to score is gone. It's gone. That is what a lot of people don't understand. Like, they don't help make their team better, bro. Cause you really supposed to be the whole thing that makes everything better. Like, everything around you should be moving better. But heading into 2K26, I wanted to challenge all guards and playmakers out there. Don't just aim to be a scorer. Aim to be an offensive engine. That is the real goal that every guard should have. You should want the ability that the other team, because when you're an offensive engine, the other team can't stop you. That's basically them like, he is the head of the snake. We have to just try to limit what he's doing. Like, the same way they approach Luka Doncic or Seth Curry or LeBron in his prime or SGA, like anybody that's that dominant that they're like, okay, we're not going to really stop this dude, but we got to try to limit everything that he's doing, because that's points accounted for. That's impact. Like, overall, when you lock in on creating value from every possession, not just for yourself, but for the entire squad, your impact multiplies. You become the reason your team offense works. You control the pace, the flow, the spacing. You make shooters better. You keep slashers active. You even make the lock in the bigs jobs easier, because they know if they do their part, you'll get them involved. People don't realize how important that is. Everybody would play so much better if you kept the whole team involved. Dudes be so selfish that you get in 60, 80 points, like you feel like you need that much. And y'all wonder, and other dudes are wide open, but you scoring on double team. See, me, I'm the type of dude, once I done got my, bro, I be trying to help everybody on the team eat. Cause that's what makes the game fun, bro. When everybody eating, everybody can't be guarded. And that's when you can really put streaks together. That's why people be leaving parties all the time, because dudes will be scoring all the points. One dude scoring everything, and dudes just standing around, maybe getting one or two shots, maybe. Like, that's like, I didn't try to play in squads that got high win percentages, and that's what was going on. I'm like, bro, one or two shots, and I've been open all game, but because he's just that good to just cook over two people, he's just, yeah, I can't play like that. I don't see how some people do it. If that's what it takes to just win a bunch of games, is to not really be involved, because that's not what I'm looking to build or be a part of. Like, I want everybody to be able to do their thing. Once we get up, everybody should take turns ISOing from the top of the key, so you build your skills. So if we need you in a game that's competitive and comp, and they put the weak matchup on you, we could throw it to you. And since you've been practicing your ISO in all the games we've been up, you prepared for those moments when we need you. That's what people don't understand. They be building a team where they the man. But then now, as soon as you face a team that got multiple dudes that's the man, what now? What is your counter? It's only you versus 2 of 3 of them on the team that can do the same thing you doing. That's what people don't understand. You have to get your teammates involved. You have to keep them involved. This is the mindset, in my opinion, that wins games. The mindset that gets noticed in comp lobbies and by scouts. The mindset that separates real ISO hoopers from just people who dribble for no reason. So when you pick up 2K26, remember, your goal isn't just to score, it's to generate. Be the system, be the engine. So to every guard out there grinding in rec, pro-am, or park, Stop chasing just buckets and start chasing impact. The ones who last, the ones who win, and the ones who get noticed, they're the offensive engines, not just hoopers, but floor generals, rhythm setters, momentum creators. Heading in 2K26, make this your mission. Don't just be the guy who gets his and be the reason the whole team eat, bruh. Every dot, every screen read, every extra pass, just trust your teammates. And that trust gonna turn into chemistry. And the chemistry, that's what unlocks the flow state where you can dominate effortlessly, racking up 15 plus assists while still getting yours. The meta might change, the builds might change, but high IQ mindset, that is what separates comp from casuals, because it's not about being the flashiest, it's about being the most valuable in what you do. You want to level up in 2K26? Be more than a score, be the system, be the engine. And that's it for today's banger MVP gang. If you rock with the message, make sure you smash that like, drop a comment, and share this with a teammate who needs to hear it. We on that road to 2.5K, and every single bit of support keeps us pushing forward. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Pravi MVP. Keep hooping smart, keep hooping hard, and as always, stay focused, stay legendary. I'll catch you in the next one. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.